It was exciting. I mean, it was a hard-fought win. It was a win that our kids definitely deserved. It went back and forth through the second half, and then made a couple shots and combined that with some pretty good defense, and got the lead, and then hung on to it. It looked a little dicey. I'm sure you guys were a little bit nervous when we started throwing it all over the gym, but they kept their composure, and they didn't let one mistake lead to a second mistake. We were able to turn it over and then get a stop afterwards. It didn't turn into just a complete meltdown.
How frustrated was your team when you guys came out? They came out that 7-6 nothing run to start the game, and they were just seemingly getting every loose ball and every rebound.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't get off to a good start. They did. They played well. And basketball's a long game. You'd like to get off to a good start and lead wire to wire, but that doesn't always happen. Again, I thought that was another instance where, they got their composure and they got themselves together and ended up having a 4-point lead heading into halftime. So it was disappointing, but they're really good. You're not just going to score and everything's not going to be roses against a team that's that good. They do things very, very well. But I thought we responded. Very, very well.
Speaking of responding, Brandy, about 13 minutes left to go before the first half. She had that loose ball right in front of you. Was that a sign of things turning for you guys and getting those loose balls?
Yeah, I thought it did. I don't know that we were necessarily ready for the physicalness of the game the first couple possessions, and I thought that kind of turned the tide a little bit, that we were going to compete tonight and we were going to get loose balls as well. I thought they beat us to the first couple and beat us up on the boards pretty good early, and we managed to time in the second half rebounding, but they just got a pretty significant lead in the first half just because of their physicalness and their ability to pursue the basketball.
Does a game like this help you guys out, not only defensively but mentally, going forward?
I think so. I think so. And like every game, it shows that we got to work on it. We got to do a better job of handling pressure down the stretch. We made some silly plays, made just some reads that we don't typically make. So it gives us something to work on as we get ready for Milwaukee.
Can you touch a little more on the defensive, execution tonight? I mean, there's a lot of fouls called in this game.
I didn't even notice.
but to fight through that and still play aggressively and stop them.
Yeah, I thought we did a good job. I thought we didn't respond to the physicalness early, but then after that, I thought we got into a stance and. They were averaging a lot of points. I thought this was a pretty good defensive effort across the board from, everybody that played gave us a pretty good defensive effort. It took us a little bit longer to get into it than you would have liked, but I thought they responded pretty well.
Coach, Shannon Brown fouled out with 7:08 left in the game. Would you say that's one of the plays of the game?
Yeah, I would say it helped significantly. She's a fantastic basketball player. Just fantastic. She's the best post player in the conference. You talk to other coaches, and nobody has a plan to stop her, and our plan didn't work. I mean, she had 15 points on 5 of 8 shooting, so you can throw that plan out the window and start again next week or next time you play them. So yeah, we had really no answer for guarding her. Having her down the stretch would have definitely made a difference for them, I'm sure.
That also opened up the lanes for Brandy Brown or some of the other players as well.
Yeah, I mean, I thought they got, I thought it opened up the lanes for them. I thought Fambro and Shearer penetrated the ball better when she wasn't posting up, and that gave us something else to guard. And, I guess the disappointing thing is it seemed to take us 2 or 3 possessions to adjust to everything that they did. Once we adjusted, I thought we guarded pretty well, but it seemed like it took longer than it should have to figure out how to guard what they were doing.
Would you all say it's one of Brandy Brown's most physical games? She didn't have the points, only 12, but 18.
Yeah, she's so good. Rebounded the ball well for us when we were having trouble rebounding. And did get to double figures. We're complaining because she had another double-double, but missed some shots uncharacteristically. And the nice thing about Brandy is that she'll get in the gym this week, and if she gets those shots on Thursday against Milwaukee, I have confidence that she'll knock them down.